I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. 2 people on a motorcycle were killed last night in Ulster County. State police say it happened on Route 299 in the town of Lloyd when a car driven by 20-year-old P.O. Shin of New Paltz swerved into the oncoming lane, hitting the motorcycle and then another car. 46-year-old Karen D'Amico, the passenger on the motorcycle, was pronounced dead at the scene. 43-year-old George Hugh Jr., the motorcycle operator, was rushed to St. Francis Hospital where he later died. Both victims were from the Dutchess County community of Clinton Corners. Shin suffered a minor arm injury. The passengers in the third vehicle were not hurt. Police say no charges have been filed to this point, but their investigation is continuing. They were in the right place at the right time. The City of Newburgh police officers who were able to rescue a 90-year-old woman from a burning building early Sunday morning. The fire began in an abandoned building on Washington Street, then spread to an adjoining residence. Emergency responders conducted a building search, and once inside, officers Melanie Mann, Timothy Gleedman, Christopher Tabachnik, and Sergeant Aaron Weaver found Fanny Murator asleep in a back room. They woke her up and helped her to safety. The fire destroyed both buildings. Investigators have labeled it suspicious since all the utilities to the abandoned building had been turned off. Following the blaze, relatives attempted to salvage fire and water damage mementos and photographs. Bail has been set at $75,000 in the case of Bruce Mobley, the 21-year-old Town of Wallkill man who's under indictment on manslaughter charges for intentionally killing his girlfriend's ex-boyfriend by running him over with his car back on July 31st. Mobley pleaded not guilty during his arraignment this morning in Orange County Court. 24-year-old Andy Perez of Middletown died after getting hit by the car as he walked along Bell Vernon Avenue. Perez had stopped by his ex-girlfriend's home and an argument began. Prosecutors say Mobley was in the house and left through a window and got into his car, spotted Perez walking, and ran him over. Governor Andrew Cuomo's ordered flags to be flown at half-staff on all state government buildings tomorrow in honor of Staff Sergeant Todd Labreco, the New York Air National Guardsman based at the Stewart Air Guard facility who was killed in Afghanistan September 5th. Labreco, a native of Connecticut, was with the 105th Airlift Wing Security Forces Squadron. Town of Blooming Grove police say it was the latest in a series of burglaries at the former Camp LaGuardia men's homeless shelter, and 4 Chester residents now face felony burglary charges as a result. Police say a patrolling officer spotted 23-year-olds Richard Decker and Michael Curtis, along with 22-year-old John Supensky and an 18-year-old, loading a rented truck with large industrial shelving units that they dismantled in a warehouse building. Blooming Grove police say at least 6 others have been arrested for Camp LaGuardia burglaries since 2012. A piece of World Trade Center steel is on display this week at the Milford Firehouse, courtesy of the nonprofit organization Honors, which stands for Housing Our Nation's Outstanding Returning Soldiers. Honors constructs homes to accommodate the special needs of injured veterans. The 9/11 steel remnant remain on display in Milford through Saturday. It was a day that would have made General Richard Montgomery proud. Saturday, about 30,000 people packed the village of Montgomery to enjoy the 24th edition of General Montgomery Day, held in honor of the village's namesake, first major officer killed in the Revolutionary War. The locals, as well as visitors to the village, could check out the parade through the village that featured more than 100 units. Other highlights of General Montgomery Day, besides the great weather, an 8K road race, amusement rides, music, food, soapbox derby races, and a grand finale fireworks show. And in Greenwood Lake Sunday, some people did more than just get out of bed. They raced to bed. Windermere Avenue in the village was the racetrack for an event that attracted 9 teams of racers. Festivities also included a decorated bed parade. This year's bed races were sponsored by the Greenwood Lake Gaelic Cultural Society. The bed made by New Continental Hotel and Restaurant won the prize for Best Decorated Bed, while the coveted prize for Fastest Bed went to the team from Murphy's Restaurant. It'll feel more like midsummer around here over the next couple of days. Tuesday will be partly sunny and more humid, with temperatures tomorrow reaching the upper 80s. Wednesday, more of the same. It'll be partly sunny with high levels of humidity and the chance of late-day thunderstorms Wednesday. The highs will be in the range of 85 to 90 degrees. Stay informed by starting each day with the information you will find in the Times-Herald-Record. And breaking news is just a click away right here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.